Alright guys, welcome back for another week of the Nighttime podcast. Big Andy,
Gentlemen,
Big Al and Kenny.
Small Kenny.
Yeah, tonight we've got Big Damian with us as well. Welcome
Thanks for having me back, guys.
pleasure buddy, pleasure.
Love it.
So guys,
The crew review.
Crew review
You guys
this week.
steak and chops.
yum. Good bigger to go up and see Terry and
I'm going there on Friday to see Tez.
yeah, Big Ted's going to do some deliveries for us, stay tuned.
Yes.
We'll get on to that, but yeah, crew review guys. How'd you see the game on the weekend?
Impressed. Yes.
Epic.
Was
Like,
good, wasn't it?
Found a way to win, mate, which is a good thing. So,
Kept you on the edge of your seat.
the Sharks threw a lot at us, I think, in the second half.
Yeah.
Especially, I think they completed it. Close to 100%, made a mistake at the end, but yeah, it was good.
It was a good game
Great.
too.
Oh,
like,
it was awesome.
It was
yeah.
awesome. It was good to be in the atmosphere of the,
Yeah,
you know, the fair few there, pretty loud and
yeah.
gave us something to cheer about too.
What was the crowd?
It was
17, I think.
17,000.
But it seemed more.
Yeah, well, 17,000 people all looked at Josh at once as
Yeah,
Case Kurt Mann scored a try and Brady Jones
Yes.
scored.
Yes,
I think I've seen
my
that.
mate Kurt Mann scored a try and I
Yeah.
now have to get a tattoo.
yeah.
That's great.
But we'll get onto that a little bit later. We'll touch on a bit of that. But
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, the game. KP, eh? What an effort.
Yeah.
Spewing his guts up out the back there.
Yeah,
Outstanding.
Scored 2 tries.
yeah,
Set up 2
another
tries.
Yeah,
Mate.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
No wonder they call him the gun in the one, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was
That was,
sensational.
Tommy Turbo was up there, but I reckon KP was
Oh,
playing it
yeah,
around for me.
Oh yeah.
Not on Tommy's return, yeah, he did
Yeah.
alright, but
Yeah.
geez,
Yeah.
he wasn't spewing out the back, was
Nah,
he?
no,
You know
no.
what I mean? Vomiting and sitting on the toilet for 24
No,
hours.
made a
Oh,
big difference in Manly, but
I will say one thing, but if rightly so, KP player of the round. But I tell you what, Brady Jones on that performance had to be very close second.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Sure.
You know?
yeah, unless you're Darren Lockyer and you did
That-
say that.
that
way.
Yeah.
last...
Just the
that,
amount of gate things he did, like stopping the ball, like stopping a try, and just
he done it
Yeah,
twice.
just-
Yeah.
Mm.
He did it
Yeah.
twice.
Well, as Adam O'Brien said that in his press conference after the game, that Brady Jones, he could count eight decisions,
Yeah.
8 involvements that turned the game around for the Knights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
So,
that's
yeah,
what,
he
that's
was
what
in,
they talk
yeah.
about when they talk about 1%.
Well, even-
Yeah, oh, he was
effort areas,
everywhere.
effort
He was
areas,
everywhere.
yeah.
Even that
Unbelievable.
try Savoury died as Superman.
Yeah.
Oh, Super BJ.
Oh, how
And
good was it?
like, he didn't give
Oh,
up.
mate. Soon as I seen him run around and score, man, I was down the other end,
Yeah,
so I
that's
missed
awesome.
out. I didn't see it, but I was down
Yeah.
the other end, mate. I was just about to do cartwheels along the ramp.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, mate,
Do you know
it
why he
was-
played outstanding? Because he saw our passion on last week's show. He saw our passion in here, in the studio,
Yeah.
and he was like, I'm playing
Well,
for
the
these
confidence,
Nights.
mate.
You reckon that's what it was?
Yeah, 100%.
It might have been
And
more.
that's why Kurt Mann scored his try as well, because he was
Yeah.
like, I'm doing it for
No, I
these guys.
think why Kurt scored was because he was destined to ink you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knew. I think that's
Did you
what was
see?
going. He's seen the kick. He's tattooed.
And how was that try too? You noticed it, like Brady Jones set up, threw the ball out to the winger. Winger runs down. Brady Jones, mate, he was all over that. He said last week, I'm going to set up a try for Kurt to score.
And he did it.
He did
Yeah,
it.
He did it. And just another thing on that as well. We're second for backing the ball up. So people like, you know what I mean, backing
Yeah.
up the ball. We're second. Yeah, we're second
right.
in line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
And the Panthers, who we're playing on Thursday night,
Yeah.
are 7th.
Really?
Yeah.
That surprises me.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah, it is, isn't it? That's very
Yeah.
Pretty
surprising.
interesting.
When I seen the stats, I was like, "You're kidding? Penrith is 7th,
That
and
is-
we're
that is very
second."
surprising.
And
Yeah.
no, I can't remember who the first team was, but I think it might have
It,
been
w-
the Storm.
it wouldn't have been the Bulldogs.
No, I think it was the Storm. I think
No way.
Storm were first. Yeah, but
The
second
Bulldogs.
for backing the ball up. So
backing
like,
players
every
up.
time someone made a break,
Yeah.
we well, look at that kick. I think we had 1, 2.
Yeah.
I think there was Brody, Tyson, Kurt. They were all.
Based
Yeah.
on all the teams, I reckon number 1 would probably be the Rabbitohs.
No, it was the Storm. I think
Oh.
Melbourne Storm.
Maybe with what you're saying there, where they're all backing up,
Yeah.
maybe they've been watching the show and they're all trying to get over the line so
Oh,
they can
yeah.
give Josh a bit of ink.
Yeah, maybe that'd be
I
good.
might, by the end of the year, I might start looking like Smithers with all these tattoos.
Oh, mate, you won't have any skin left, mate. I'm telling you.
Hey,
There's
if
a
it
lot of
makes
skin
it
there
play
to cover,
good,
I like it.
Yeah,
It's a pretty big canvas.
I reckon. Yeah.
What are they, glass houses, or what do they call it?
people in
That's
glasses.
right.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, shouldn't get undressed with the lights on.
What's he trying to say?
I'm not sure, but hey, I tell you what, if it makes the Knights play that kind of performance, if whoever scores a try, like coming on the show and gets a tattoo Josh, I'm all for him to be a human camp.
Yeah, sure.
100%.
No, my bet was that if Kurtman scored a try, I'll get it. Well, my original bet was that if the Knights make the grand final, I'll get a tattoo. He's convinced me to change it to if Kurtman scores a try this weekend, you'll get a tattoo.
And he did.
And as soon as he did, and I as soon as
Did you check your messenger just after he scored?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
who sent you a message?
It went ballistic.
Oh, I think
But
about
honestly,
70,000.
there was like I sit with a group of older ladies. Shout out to you girls, and
Hello.
and they I told them before the game if Kurtman scores a try tonight, I've got to get a tattoo. There was about 20 of us around where I sit that knew that if that happened, and then Dean, where you sit, as soon as it happened, Dean looked straight up to where I sit and was like, "Get that tattoo!" Get that tattoo.
the whole bay that was sitting there, I think, watched the show and they said it because they were all cracking up and looking straight up at Big Al.
Yeah.
And I look across to you, which is across the tunnel, and you and your wife were standing there. Like everyone was just, it was a classic.
Yeah.
It was.
And
I sent him. I was on the family hill, and I sent him a message through Messenger. So yeah, tats up. So.
yeah, you did. Yes.
It's all good fun, and yeah. But the game I thought was good. It was a great game. It was exciting.
Should I do double or nothing?
No.
Oh, no, you get the tat.
You're not getting out of the race. No double.
You can't disappoint Kurtz.
No.
Especially that last 20 minutes, like it was just full on. And then when we scored that try, the crowd was just epic.
Yeah, I think to tell you the truth, that Newcastle chant.
It needs to
When
go
we were
longer,
defending our line in
Was
that
it about
last.
the last 5 minutes. when
Yeah,
they
yeah,
chant
yeah. That is the loudest I've ever heard that chant.
Yeah, I recorded it and I was like, wow.
Oh, it was crazy.
But it has to go longer. I reckon it needs to go longer. Just keep it going because I'm serious. Like even the boys have said when they've been in it, when they hear that, it pushes them.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it going.
That's what I said. I said, can they hear us out on the field or do they block it out?
They can.
Oh, no, they
That'd
can
be
hear
here.
it.
That'd be
It'd be
here.
hard not to hear that.
I spoke to.
I yell out every time, all the time.
I spoke to Brody and Kurt and after the game, and they were like, "Yeah, the crowd tonight was unreal. The atmosphere." Brody said after the game, he was just on a high after that game, and it took him till like Sunday to realise that he was in that much pain because he played very little minutes prior.
He had a nice cut
And then-
in his eye too.
and played very little minutes prior to that game, and then played what. He played 75 minutes straight.
In the
From
centres.
In the
the
centre,
centres.
which we were only talking about
Yeah.
last week in the studio about him playing in the centre, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe next time he comes in, we'll talk about him getting a triple.
Yeah.
Maybe that might happen.
Maybe
My,
he's gonna try and get
my
better.
bold
Back
prediction
line.
didn't go that well. Did any of you? Do you remember what you
Yeah,
said?
let's
Yes.
talk about bowl. I do.
What was yours? Mine was Bradman Best. Kurtman to score a try and Bradman Best to
Score a
get three.
triple. Yeah.
I went no good with.
What was yours?
Braden Musgrave to get
Yeah,
a
right.
try on debut, but yeah, it didn't happen.
Are we keeping a tally of who's?
Played well, but
Yeah,
No, but what was Smith?
Smith?
What was-
Are we keeping a tally of who's
Oh, I
come
can keep
to
it.
fruition?
I can keep it telling.
Oh, honestly, I can't remember what mine was. Might have had something to do with Kurt actually. Scoring a try.
We'll have to
yeah.
look. We'll have to look. But
Well,
boys, don't forget this week's poll predictions later in the show.
Yeah.
Think about it while we're doing all the show.
Yeah, right.
And we might have a bit of get the producer on board
I don't
to
think he
try and
wants
help us
to ask
out
me,
with
'cause he
some.
knows no paid.
Yeah. What about yours? There,
Mine
Big
was
Al?
Brady Jones scoring a try.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Bob, you.
But wasn't there also something about if he said something if Brody scores too? Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
to get a tattoo.
Well,
Yeah,
everyone-
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brady was going to do it.
Say his inks, mate. He's just there.
Oh,
He's rubbing his
okay.
Oh,
hands
yeah, he's
together.
rubbing his hands together. He's loving it.
Say things down at Belmont, aren't they?
Julestown Plaza. Yes.
One of our sponsors.
Anyway, that career review that pretty much sums it up, really.
Yeah,
I
before
think.
we do, can I just mention one thing? I want to get your thoughts. There was 3 video ref decisions on the weekend.
Oh.
Oh, don't worry, I was down that end and I was giving
Oh,
Chachin a
mate.
mouthful, mate.
Oh.
He was.
That one where
After that last one,
where he stepped out.
And he says no try, and he says based on the ankles.
Did you see the couple of plays before that? They pass the ball to Jesse Ramian. Jesse Ramian catches the ball, stops, looks at his touch, he looks at the ref like as if to go, that was like a metre and a half forward. And the ref, play on, play on.
But
That's probably how he said it too.
Like we've said there on previous shows, and going back to it now, what do these touchies do, to be honest?
Absolutely nothing.
No, but the touchy called, to his credit, the touchy called him out. There was a video ref. The video ref stepped in and said, based on the angles, we're going to say try.
Yeah.
He overruled the referee.
But
the referee said no try.
I
always thought it was
the on-field decision
You
of
can
no
see the
try.
chalk, even Adam O'Brien said it in his press conference. You could see a dust of chalk kick up.
There has to be conclusive evidence to overrule the on-field referee.
I think moving forward, they need to look at that and give, like the captain's challenge, instead of having 2, you have 4 captain challenges.
But who do you challenge it to? The
The video ref's already made a decision.
No. So it's a try. It's a try. And then the opposition, while they're behind the post, then have the opportunity to go, challenge that.
Nah, because they'd just be challenging every
try.
I think it's
No, I think that's why they don't do it for the try.
That's I'm happy with how it is, but
that's right.
it's just a video ref.
Consistency.
Yeah,
because I want to know is, in the bunker, where does Stevie Wonder leave his dog then? Because
but it's not just our game.
Stevie Wonder watching that.
Well, then you're
it's
right.
Not just our game. It's the whole week. One referee will blow a penalty for something, and the next game that same thing will happen, and the referees won't do anything.
Well, Adam O'Brien said in the press conference that he's frustrated. Well, he said the week before they looked for reasons to take the try off.
Last 4 weeks, mate. The Tigers game. The Tigers game where he ran out and ran back in. The Dragons game where they were offside off the charge down. The try. And now this 4 weeks in a row, mate.
But with the referees, I will say one thing.
That's right. It will. And if it comes down to someone making the semi-finals and not over a bad decision, and then coming out Monday morning and saying, sorry, we got that wrong. Well, too late, mate.
Well,
bloody late.
But there was 3, and the video ref might be right. He might be right in what he says, but he's not right to the point where it's conclusive evidence.
You can't. How could
it was
he
the
say?
Captain's challenge.
Yeah. How could he say that his feet were in the air? How did he know? You couldn't
based
even
on
tell.
the angles.
The linesman would have.
That's what he said.
But he overturned that, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what we're saying. That's what we've been talking about for the last 5 minutes.
I know that. That's what I'm saying.
Alright, I'm going to make
it's been a big day, guys.
I'm going to make a bold prediction now.
Right,
that Josh falls asleep before the end of the night.
But he has been busy, buddy.
Yeah.
He's been doing a bit of filming.
But saying that, Toy Story 10, is that
Woody,
where Al McWiggin goes broke with all his tattoos and.
I don't know.
Watch this space.
But in saying that, back to the referees. I thought there was a good bit of refereeing in the Souths Tigers, where
you're not going to talk about my.
Yeah, well, we'll get into that a bit later. But that was a good bit of refereeing where he could have said, "Just check that."
Yeah, I agree.
But he let it flow.
I agree. Yeah,
and then checked it. So we'll get onto that later. But
I agree. I must admit. Yeah.
Well, that's why you're repping the grand final, mate. You know.
Well, there was.
But how many times do you see that? Where you see somebody make an error and they blow, knock on or whatever, and someone's picked it up and they're scoring under the post. Let them play and then let them decide.
That's right. Because
you're right.
If that was wrong, and old mate went down and scored, well, they win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm trying not to get too in it and spoil something, but Alright, we'll leave that one at that. But around the grounds, boys, we've thanks to mobile travel agents, go and jump on board and take a flight somewhere, Josh.
Yeah,
the other games go on the weekend, mate.
Well, let's get to it, boys. First game Thursday night. Really close game. Some class against by the Panthers. 20, Broncos 12.
The Broncos played well. The Broncos played really well. A lot of people going, "Oh, Penrith didn't play that good." They did, But the Broncos played the best they've played for, I reckon, 12 months.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy.
So, you know, a lot of credit's got to go to the Broncos.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's got to give them confidence.
And I'll tell you what,
I mean? So
but it gives
they're
us
gonna
something to aspire to this week too. It
yeah,
shows
yeah.
Panthers are beatable.
Well,
so.
that's right.
I was sitting there and I said, don't, you know, if the Panthers lose
Yeah, that's
and
right.
they go home,
Yeah,
We're going to cop it.
so thank God they won.
yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So it's good that
I
they
must
won.
admit, so
But
it's all right.
But in saying that, when it was real
just
close,
shows. It just shows that there's a couple of cracks starting to open up in the Panthers. You know what I mean? They're not all.
Yeah,
I think that.
I wouldn't go that far yet.
Yeah.
But after this weekend when we beat them,
But did you
Yeah.
notice that
Yeah.
they were told to tone it down a bit and stuff?
yeah, they're shaking hands and
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
not
like it.
No, let them,
They're all
let
young.
them go.
Yeah,
They're
they're
young.
kids.
So
Let 'em go.
they're gonna.
Yeah,
Their
I don't,
enthusiasm.
their attitude's no different to any other
No,
club.
let 'em
Yeah,
go.
look
Oh,
at the
that's
youth, look at
great.
the youth these days, mate. They're
Yeah.
arrogant, they're rude, they're,
Yeah.
you know, so
They're just
you're
wanting
not
the
going to
spotlight
change
because they're
it.
leading the
It's
comp.
Yeah,
But
that's right.
just how they're
that's
going
right.
to be.
I think you watch, okay, for the likes of Brian Tootle, Jerome Luai, and all those. Even if you're not a fan of the Panthers, they're fun to watch. They're,
Yeah.
Oh,
they're
I
entertaining.
love watching Brian.
Yeah, they are.
Do you see,
And
do you see
crying.
him singing after the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
How good are they?
all seriousness,
Was it boys to men?
I'm saying, let it go. Whoever's saying it will come from Canberra, I think, because something
Ah,
about
the
that.
Vikings
Viking
clap,
clap,
yeah.
yeah.
And let that go too. It's a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
It's
You
all
know,
banter.
like-
It's like banter in the
Yeah.
crowd. Like,
That's right. Let it go. Bring it
Yeah.
on.
I think I said it last week. You're going to sit on the hill and have a few tinnies. You're going to expect it. You know what I mean?
If people
So,
pay their money to go in there and
that's
you know,
right.
that's right, but-
So,
Saying that,
you
you
got
know,
bragging rights that week, like
As long as
you
there's
get
no
another
punch-ups.
crack at them.
that's it.
Yeah.
mate, but in saying that, you know, with their handshakes and that, you know,
Maybe
with-
Robbie Impact falls asleep.
oh, sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Big day too.
Yeah, big week to be honest. But
Yeah.
with their handshakes and all those and their skylark and that, let it go.
Yeah.
You know,
I didn't like the handshakes. Like, yeah.
that's up to the, you know, but if it's there.
But based on that
Yeah.
game,
No, I only could, yeah. Just,
based on that game on the weekend, Penrith are potentially beatable this weekend.
Oh,
Yeah.
Any team's beatable.
any
Yeah,
team's
that's
beatable,
right.
so
It just
we've got to
means
get them on the
it's
right
better
day.
than
We've
not.
got to be at our best. And
Yeah.
That's right. But the hats off to
Well,
the
look,
Broncos.
it's got the
Mate,
best.
mistake
yeah,
free.
yeah, that's right. Anyway, we'll get up to
Obviously, the next game was Newcastle 26, Sharks 22, and we spoke about that game
Yeah.
earlier.
Yes, good work. Good
Um,
work, boys.
Storm 20, Roosters 4. Roosters, they've got nothing
No,
this
mate, they're
year.
like
They're-
us, mate. They're injury prone, mate.
they've got so many injuries.
Yeah.
It's great to see. It's great to see the
Yeah,
Roosters
they
get
still-
beat back.
yeah, right.
It's so good.
They
You
still
know what
put
I
a good
say?
side
Oh,
out,
well. Oh, well.
They're still scoring
And
points,
the-
I think.
And the Storm are just at the moment.
They're clicking in the
clicking.
gear.
It's just Pappenhausen, Smith,
Yeah.
Pappenhausen,
We got the
Harry
Roosters
Grant.
next week, don't we?
Yeah.
After,
yeah, back at
Yeah,
home.
at home.
Yeah, so
Unfortunately,
I guarantee you
that
that I'll
will
get
be-
10 players back and
that'll be the
Yeah.
first
they'll be
game.
up for
Yeah.
that. They'll be up for it.
It always happens, doesn't
Well,
it?
this was a bit of an upset. The next game, and at Mudgee, I think it was
Yeah.
36 to Manly. Titans.
Nil.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, didn't
I
see
didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
No,
Now,
that's what
how can a team that's been going so bad then have Tommy Turbo come in and just
Yeah,
Hey, oi,
Manly won the week before.
Newcastle will like it back in the early days, mate.
Yeah.
Andrew Johns.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
even before
For
that,
that-
with Paul Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Andrew Johns wasn't playing,
Mm.
9
You did
times
right.
out of 10 would get beat.
Yeah.
If Andrew Johns was playing, 9 times out of 10 would win.
Mm.
Yeah, I think
So-
there was a stat on the weekend. I think they said without Tommy Turbo they win something like 45% of the
5%.
game.
Yeah, but with him,
With him they win 75%. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a big in. But they won the week before in Golden Point.
against,
Chi-
no,
yeah.
that was
Yeah.
in the last
Against Warriors.
minute of the game.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
Cherry
won
Evans.
13-12 and
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
left.
sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
Cherry Evans kicked the
The
field goal.
draft
won.
kicked the field goal.
Yeah, so-
they're back to back for them.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So that you build a bit of confidence off that,
Right,
off the
yeah.
win the week before, and
Yeah, that's all you need. Sometimes to build
Yeah.
confidence, mate.
Yeah.
It's a good win.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
So
but I think it's because the
hopefully
fact
we
that
do the same thing. You
Also,
know?
Yeah,
that's right.
Manly have now got their spine back as well.
Mm.
So having the 1, the 7, the 6, the 9
Yeah,
is good,
Dylan Walker was hopeless here, mate.
Yeah.
Wow.
you know, and just having Tom with Jay again. That's their go-to.
Yeah.
Um,
Tommy's a good player.
Mm.
Obviously, the next game was probably the game of the round, I reckon. Other than obviously the Knights game, but South's 18, Tigers
Was a good
14.
Yeah.
How shattered was Michael Maguire?
I didn't
Another
see,
one
didn't
too.
see that coming either. I think I tipped South to put 40 on him.
Yeah,
Another one
same.
that was pretty shattered on that game was James Tarman.
Yeah, he put a nice social media post up about.
His minutes have been down this year a bit the last couple of weeks.
Next game, obviously we'll get to. There's a couple of stuff later about that game. Raiders 10, Eels 35. And Eels are pretty impressive.
After that loss to the Dragons, they kicked back into form.
I see what that is a Papali'i.
Papali'i.
Yeah, he's been.
And they got him from the Warriors.
Yeah, he's come from nowhere and just
he's a gun.
it's outstanding.
They got some good players.
That's 2 weeks in a row, isn't it? The
unfortunately.
Raiders have had 30 put on them.
Yeah, I think so.
And he only scored 10 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ricky's going.
Ricky's wielded the axe today, and
Yeah.
Joseph Tarpany and a couple of others have been given the hook. So
Next game, Warriors 20, Dragons 14.
yeah,
Now
good
that
win.
good win for the Warriors. Wasn't expecting that. Had a good
the shack.
good crowd down at Cogra,
Mm.
and come up with the win.
But like I said,
I bet you the Warriors coach would have liked that win against the Dragons.
Oh, yeah.
But like I was saying, but the Dragons will come good. They they come good.
They'll turn.
Oh, yeah.
They'll come good after the Knights come good.
Yeah.
But like from last year to now already.
Yeah, they turned the page.
Like Hook's already done.
You can see that they're
It's a
a better side
coaches.
because of the coach.
Yeah.
And then obviously the last game to finish off the round was I honestly turned it off. 30 Cowboys Bulldogs 18.
Bulldogs came back at him after.
Right at the end. Near the end.
Was anyone going to talk about Bulldogs game with what caught my eye?
No.
After the send off.
Yeah.
There was Doggies came back at him, wasn't it?
Didn't with only 12 men
Played
too.
12 each week.
Didn't he get 10 and come back on and then he got sent?
Yeah.
Like, I remember him at Penrith. He's got some, but he needs to tone it down.
He's got 5 weeks and he's accepted the plea. I thought that was a bit harsh.
Yeah, I thought
I know, mate, he's probably got a bit of load.
I think he's only played like 17 games and he's got like the worst record.
Yeah, but 5 weeks was a bit
Even the
harsh.
send-off, the send-off I thought was a bit harsh too. I suppose he had been.
5 weeks was a bit harsh, mate. And then you
Yeah.
look at some of the others.
Is that what he got for it?
5
Yeah,
weeks.
5 weeks.
Yeah, he's top 5 weeks.
And then you look at some of the others over the weekend that were as bad, if not worse.
Yeah.
And they don't get as much.
Well,
Victor Radley, what did he get?
He got 3, I think.
He got 3.
There you go.
I think he's charging.
He's got a bit of a rap show.
Yeah, but he'll.
He-
But
he's a
Trell
bit of a-
Mitchell, I think's fighting. He's looking at
Which
3
one?
weeks.
Yeah,
All
which
3.
one?
Yeah, which one?
But the thing is, Victor Radley will go to the judiciary with sombrero from the Roosters, and they'll get off.
There you go. The brown paper bag.
Some people have said that Trell kicked him out and I'll make in the head.
No, he didn't.
No, that was a that was
I
a
reckon
bit.
it was, mate. That's premeditated. He's looking at him and
No.
It was a bit on both. Old mate should let go of him, but you can't
But
do that.
that was a mad play that he did to get.
Did he step on the line?
No.
Nah, look like it. But
If he was a Roosters player, yes.
Yeah. If it's against the Knights, definitely.
Anyway, guys, that's Around the Grounds, brought to you by Mobile Travel Agents for another week, and we'll return shortly after these quick messages. Alright guys, welcome back. What caught my eye there, Kenny? Brought to you by Remarkable Impressions.
Yeah, what caught my eye, the pen just dropped, that's what caught my eye, but no, the effort of the Broncos, mate, against the Panthers, that was outstanding, I think. They played under their skin. So,
Yeah, they did. They played really well.
It's good.
And against a classy outfit,
Like the
Penrith,
Panthers.
they nearly rattled them.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. They got the wooden spoon last year, and to come out to play like that, like they did, against the top team in the grand final last year, the Panthers, and mate, it was, it was
Did
good
you see the beforehand the rattle?
Yeah, Kevin Walters gave it to them. Yeah, it
Did
was.
you see that, Damo?
Yeah, it was pretty.
I didn't see
And
that.
I just want to give a shout out to my brother-in-law too. He's a Broncos supporter. Ben, You go, mate. Good effort by the Broncos last week, mate. Good on you, champ.
They still lost, but
Yeah, Kevy Walters before the game, he was ripping shreds off him.
Oh, yeah, he was.
And I mean, yeah, like a Craig Bellamy.
style.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it was pretty good. And what caught your eye there, Al?
well, caught my eye. It's not happening until tomorrow night.
So how did it catch your eye?
Well, the media of the fight that's happening tomorrow,
Gotcha.
which
Yeah,
is Big Paul G-Train Gallen versus Lucas Brown.
Yeah, it's a big one, isn't it?
Lucas Brown's a big boy.
Oh, yeah, he's a big bopper.
He's,
Like we're all big boppers here. Who
you go.
you look a bit like
Lucas
Lucas
Brown.
Brown.
I hear about we get some tattoos on you, Lucas.
Yeah, you get the
Yeah,
star
you look
under
a bit
the
like
eye.
Lucas Brown.
Yeah, you do a little bit.
You do.
Mate, I wouldn't be talking to me like that. I wouldn't be backchatting.
Yes,
Hey, I'm just a footballer.
that's what caught my eye.
Unfortunately, I can't find that.
The talk and speculation
It was
about
good.
this fight
Yeah.
The whole
tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's G'd up.
Like,
isn't it?
honestly, if you don't have main event, if you can't get it on main event, head down to your local pub or club.
the whole couple of
to
weeks
just
building
Josh's
up to it's
place.
been good.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
I'll be at the
huge.
Bradford Hotel at Rutherford if you want to
Yeah.
come down.
Did you see where Lucas Brown apparently called himself the GOAT?
Mm.
And then Gallen turned up at the press conference with a goat under his arm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all fun. And
And
I've
what about his shirt? Hashtag Bash Gallen.
Bash Gallen.
Yeah, so-
Best anyway.
That was epic.
Yeah, I
It's-
reckon
it-
he's going to
it's-
give Gallen a good.
It's going to be a good fight,
Yeah, it will
honestly.
be.
You'll give him a run for his money.
Gallen can throw him.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bit of height difference.
Ask Nate Miles.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I've honestly think,
He's for it.
honestly think Lucas Brown is going to do him.
Yeah,
Nah,
he's a good
I'm going for.
Nah.
Trying.
But did you hear that Lucas Brown?
Yeah,
He said
that,
he's-
that right. hook.
He goes, what is he? He's a donkey. He goes, and I just want to punch him. Punch him in the face.
Yeah, I don't think
till
he
he-
said donkey. I think he used another word for him.
Oh, yeah, but he said donkey
Started
as
with
well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well,
Just want to punch him in the nose.
they don't like each other.
No,
He had a go at Lucas Brown saying, you've got to do a piss test, yeah. And he said, who are you to talk peptide, Paul?
Yeah, that's
cool.
obviously what's caught my eye.
Yeah,
like
it's good.
obviously
Mm.
it's not
It's gonna be
rugby,
huge.
it's not rugby league related in a way.
Well,
Mm.
Paul
But-
Gallen-
but
Paul
it-
Gallen.
Paul Gallen's the
it
next
is-
rugby
it-
league player.
yeah.
So I wonder if what caught Paul Gallen's eye will be a right hook.
Mm.
Well, you know what caught his eye on the weekend? Kurt Mann's try. That's what caught his eye.
No, that's what caught your eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Lucas, yours?
So we spoke about it. We touched on it earlier, but the end of the South Sydney Tigers game,
Mm.
where South's
Mm.
score, well, it turned out they did, but appeared to score. The referee said, "Yeah, no, play on, play on." Went up
Yeah.
the other end.
Good on him.
Tigers, yeah,
Mm.
tried. Mate, imagine being a Tigers fan. I got mates who are Tigers fans straight
Oh,
away.
yeah, well,
How was that, mate?
we were out. We were at the junction, just down the
Yeah.
street in the terrace, out at the pub having dinner, and we were watching the game.
Yeah.
And my partner's sister's boyfriend, he's a Tigers supporter.
Yeah.
So we were watching the game, and he's like, "Oh yeah, they're up," and then we were watching that golden point bit, and it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I think they
Yeah.
won, mate. This
Nah,
is a bit,
nah.
but good on the ref for
Yeah.
letting it go
Yeah,
and letting
yeah.
play. Went down, awarded the try, and then
Yeah.
it'll get reviewed, and which it did.
Yeah.
But I'm still a bit speculate. I don't know if Tom Burgess really grounded the ball, but
Yeah.
when you really look at it, you think, yeah, he's grounded it.
There's a hand on it.
Yeah, there's a hand on it. There's a bit of pressure there, but
I tell you what,
yeah,
mate.
it's-
Can you imagine being in the dressing room after the game if you did knock it on and
Oh,
the
yeah.
Tigers won? Mate, Wayne Bennett, the dressing down.
I'd be fuming, mate.
What about
mate,
Wayne
you
Bennett
want-
after the game?
What about his dancing?
Yeah, he's dancing.
And then he spots the Fox Sports camera and goes, no.
Yeah, I tell you what, but if we had a segment of ref of the round, he wins.
Just for
ref.
that.
Yeah,
call?
oh yeah.
Oh, I thought it was brilliant.
I was pretty impressed with the Tigers.
And the whole game
Oh, yeah.
too. The whole game. You ref the whole game pretty
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was
Yeah.
epic.
Well, so, Damo, what caught your eye, mate?
What caught my eye was the crowd on Friday night. 17,000 on a Friday night
Mm.
was good.
That's
All
pretty good.
chanting, Josh Tattoo, Josh Tattoo.
Yeah. No, all serious. Like we get these 6 o'clock games and
Yeah, they are
our
hard
fans
to
turn
get,
out in droves. Like
Yeah.
I think it. like I myself don't like the 6 o'clock game because I have to travel and get there on time. But so for people that work in actual Newcastle, it's good for them because they can just go, oh, I'm knocking off work. I'll go and watch some footy for a couple of hours, and then do their family thing.
7:30 would be a lot better.
I reckon if we had 7:30 games, we'd get a lot.
Yeah, we'll go our next home game 7:35 Saturday night.
Well,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
With the Saturday night, I think like the 7:30 one's alright, but if we do like the 3 o'clock game on a Saturday, it's not good for Newcastle because there's a lot of sports happening and things like that.
Yeah, but remember the ABC used to do Super Saturday?
Yeah.
How good was that?
Yeah, it was
I
awesome.
loved it. You know,
Remember the old flags? Remember the old flags they had up in the background? The old
Warren
Ball
Ball?
Yeah.
Well,
you can still see it on YouTube. You go on YouTube and you can still get it up.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, what caught
memories of junior rugby league footballer.
what caught my eye in the middle of the crowd? You know where I sit. Kurt Mann scores. Turn around and the look on Josh's face. If I had a camera,
Looked like he caught something in the eye.
if I had a camera, I swear to God, it was like when a deer in the headlights when you're driving and the deer stops in the headlights.
Yeah.
That was Josh.
Yeah.
no, actually, I was. Yeah, right. But then I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's go with it.
He knew, he was like,
And then Brady Jones scored. He said, I can't even double. He's thinking, I can't even double down there. So no, I said Brady Jones.
Yeah, well.
Because you said that too.
Yeah.
Lightly.
But the camera doesn't lie.
So what's that? 2 taps?
Yeah, 2 sets.
No,
one
just
on each
the one.
side.
The unicorn and the.
Look, if I had to get a tat,
why don't you get the new emblem and the old emblem?
That sounds good.
why don't I just get one?
Yeah, he's just getting the big unicorn.
I think let's go with one.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
It's bold if I get more than one.
Oh, honestly,
What about
okay.
full jersey? Get
Okay.
the old New South Wales Rugby League on one
If
side.
we make the finals, will you get another one? That's a real little one. All you've got to get is
Watch this space.
you've got to get Andy
Watch-
on your foot,
Andy on the bottom of his foot.
like Woody.
Ooh, yeah.
Watch this space.
That'd be good, that one.
You heard it, people.
Yeah,
Just
anyway.
Just on your game, what caught your eye? How good was Adam Reynolds' field goal?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
2 weeks in a row.
That was
But
when he
his
kicked
goal
that.
kicking wasn't much job.
Cleary popped one as well too. Didn't
Yeah,
he? He got a
yeah.
2-pointer.
When he kicked that, that was going to be what caught my eye.
Yeah.
And then then the end of the that trumps it.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah.
It was good.
Okay.
It was.
Anyway,
Game.
on to Smith's mailbag for this week, guys. Brought to you by Feral Archery.
Oh, yeah.
We got a few. As I said, but if you don't get featured on this week's show, stay tuned because there's only so many we can put on each week. So
You got a nice pretty drawer in there, mate. Yeah.
I'll go right on the arm. Maybe I should do Josh's tattoo. Anyway, all printed off the email as you can see.
Sent via email.
Hi guys, how do you think we will go against the Panthers? What are your strengths and weaknesses? And who will we target? Sent via email, Ivan from Penrith.
Ivan.
Ivan.
Well, we're not giving him our tips for the game.
I think he's a Knight supporter, isn't he?
No, he's Ivan from Penrith.
Does that ring any bells, you think? Ivan from Penrith?
No.
Ivan Cleary?
I would have thought that part of the question might have given it away a little bit too. Who will we target?
And saying that,
I know who they're going to target, but
that's a legit question. I just think someone's just playing funny buggers with the name. But
righto.
The way the Broncos did it to them, I reckon, on the weekend. Straight up the guts, mate. Go straight up the middle. And that's what the Broncos did, and they... the Broncos forwards, to tell you the truth, outpowered the Penrith forwards.
See,
and we've got the forward pack to do the same, so...
Yeah, their edges worry me.
One of our key matchups, I reckon, would be is like Isaiah Yeo against Connor Watson.
Everyone's been talking about that.
Very different players.
But what I'm saying is, if we can outpower their forwards...
Yeah.
Maybe,
Which we can do.
yeah,
Easy.
that will
We
set
can.
us up to get the backs and roll over there.
The last time we played them was round 3 or 4 last year. We had a heap of injuries, 14-all, or down 14-4, I think, at one point. And,
that was our game. That was a game last year that was probably the
and
game.
To tell you the truth, the Panthers are only
missing
missing one player, and that was Cleary.
So we'll go through team list soon.
Yeah.
But they've got a couple of
not in that game last year.
No. Sorry,
they only just had Cleary out.
The problem is with Penrith, it's not so much our forwards. Our forwards, I reckon, will roll them. It's their backs.
We'll match them.
It's their backs.
Yeah. They've got a good pack.
They have a good pack, but anyway, that was a good question. But
Ivan, you're not getting nothing.
Ivan staying.
You reckon that might be from the crazy lady, or
it's a dead set GR.
This is from David Cook. Can the
Is he
team?
related to Damian?
I'm not sure.
We'll find out.
I'll just send him an email, shall I? Can the team take some of whatever Brady was on the weekend, so they can all have as much passion and enthusiasm as he did?
Yeah.
Also, next time you talk to a player, can they somehow plan to get Clemmer a try?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he hasn't scored for us yet. No, he hasn't.
That's a good question.
Can you do that funny face?
Yeah.
That emoji, you say? But I'd love to see Clemmer.
That's a good question.
I don't think he scored. Mate, it's been a couple of years.
No.
I think a couple of seasons he hasn't scored.
The last rule.
That bit on Brady, mate. Brody's all Newcastle. He's just typical, Cessnock.
It's a Novocastrian, mate. And I think like one of the commentators said on the weekend, he goes, "Geez, there's some talent that's coming out of Cessnock."
Mate, he's understated as well. He talks himself down. I know. I can't remember if it was on camera or off camera, but he was talking about some of the young guys he went to school with and came through with. And he said, "Mate, I was a nobody. This bloke was going to be always going to be the star."
Last weekend.
Mate, Freddie Fittler on the weekend said he had him in New South Wales under 16s, and he was always a standout.
Well, to tell you the truth, last night on 100% footy, big gal.
Because
at the start of the show they put out, what was your best thing from the weekend?
They're copying us with their...
everyone else said theirs, and Gal said, mate,
Brody Jones.
Brody Jones,
right.
Go back and watch it. He
right.
said the effort of Brody Jones, he said, mate, was outstanding.
Well, if that's
and
the
then they
case,
showed the clips of what he did.
If that's the case, good on Gal, and I hope he doesn't get knocked out till round 5.
That's a big thing, because Gallen doesn't mind.
Like Gallen said, he reminded me a bit of me when I first started playing. He was that lock forward, second back rower.
If he turns out half as good as Gallen, we'll be on something good there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think with Brady, I found he's got to back himself. He's got the talent.
I think he said it after the game. He said from that Titans game, he said it gave him confidence to play better this week. So hopefully,
which is the same. I think
mate, he's got to be up after that.
The same.
He's got to be on a high, mate. Cloud nine.
Since he's obviously he 2 weeks ago at our last home game, not the one just gone, but the previous one when we played Tigers or Dragons. He didn't play at all, and we asked Kurt what he thought about that. But obviously, what Adam O'Brien has done for him to just
lit a fire.
And he didn't want to go off either. Like he was cramping and he wasn't going off.
No, good on him, mate. Really happy for him and proud of him.
Legend, mate, champion.
Hopefully, we'll get Brady back on very soon. So champion bloke, and next one is by Corey Nichols, and is that your brother?
No, mate, we've said this last time. He writes it all the time. It's not my brother. It's spelled different, but anyway. It sounds similar.
Honestly, whoever did the Daily M judging must have been watching another game to have Townsend get 2 points and Brady Jones get diddly squat.
Yes, 100%. Do you know who it was?
Yeah, it was Darren Lockyer.
I don't know what game he was watching, but
Lane Score, he said, how Brady didn't even get a point is beyond me.
Well, what I want to know,
how many times did Ponga run through?
He ran through Chad Townsend,
What I want to know is,
but he's got to you got to think of when you're a Daily M judge, you got to think of both. You know, what I mean, you can't. I know most of them go the winning team, but you got to. You know, what I mean, you got to pick someone. I know he wasn't. But you got to pick someone from the winning team, and you got You know what I mean? There's
especially
got to be players that are still outstanding.
Even their fans are bagging out Townsend.
So,
I agree with Kenny, but
I don't think it was Townsend. No way.
But if there's three better players on the opposition team, I'm sorry, the Sharks miss out.
Yeah.
You know, I reckon their best player was that Connor Tracy.
Yeah, he was
he had
outstanding.
blinders.
See,
he played
I would
played
have
on
given
the
him
wing.
the
On the wing, he was centre, played on the wing. Yeah.
there's been some games where a team's won, but I would give most of the points to the opposition because you know there's been some that slogged their guts out and played well. But that's a good question.
Based on that,
I think there was better players than Chad Townsend out there.
I just want
Sharks.
to know: isn't the person who does the votes have to actually be at the game?
I'm not too sure. I don't think so.
Because wasn't there a situation a couple of years back where Rianne Sims got done for and she wasn't even at the game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lockyer wasn't even at the game.
Yeah. I don't know.
It would have been.
They can watch it on TV.
They can watch it on TV and then
But
He wouldn't have watched it on TV either because he was doing Channel 9 stuff for the game.
Obviously he
game.
didn't watch it.
No, that's
Townsend. Anyway.
But there's media there. Why don't you assign one of the media?
That's right. One of the ones at the game should be doing it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
If
someone want to do it.
Yeah, we'll get us.
Yeah, we
media. They said media.
Yeah, we will be media.
We're on social media.
Well, we're social.
We are
media, otherwise social media.
Okay, if Brody and Kurt play like that every week after coming on the show, can you please get them on every week?
We'll get all 17 of them.
Sent in by email every single night.
Show that to the crowd. That's good.
Show it to the camera.
That was, hot off the press.
I like how big you got to print it so you can see it.
Is that a G?
I didn't know if you were reading it or Josh.
No.
You keep doing that every week, you're going to run out of ink.
They're not small ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is back to it. Josh can't back out of his bet. He should get the crew and a podcast logo on him. Sent in by Teresa Green.
Yeah, there you go.
I haven't decided what, but the producer. I haven't decided what I'm going to choose yet. But
you don't get to choose.
You don't get to choose.
Kurt man. But hang on. Is this another?
It's a Knights related, but
is this another one that wanted to be named left anonymous? Because read the name.
Yeah, Teresa Green. Not so much in order.
Yeah.
Well, Teresa, thanks for the question.
He's got all the green
Kurt's making the decision.
You must have another green coming up.
Hang on. Hello, Nighttime Podcast. Oh, Kurt, how you going, mate? Yep. No worries, yep. No worries, I'll let him know. Thanks, Damian, have a good game. That was Kurt. He said, don't worry about the tattoo, he's got it all sorted, mate. You just sit back and relax.
There we go.
He's watching and he said, yeah, you're in safe hands.
That was good timing.
The people around me after they scored that try for the next 10 minutes up until half time, they were
do they all listen to the podcast or watch the podcast?
Yeah, they
They're all
do.
viewers?
Yeah, they are. Sure are.
Oh,
that's good.
Anyway, we'll let Kurt do his magic and Hi guys, another Kurt's popular.
Kurt's popular, didn't he?
Kurt, man, over the last few weeks has looked better and better. Do you feel he's been given more range now Pearce has gone to do what he wants with attack?
Oh yeah.
Send via email, Mark Gifford.
Yeah, he's definitely stepped up. He's definitely taken that.
Those little grubbers, I think there was a grubber that he did, and because we were sitting down that end and we were just near it, and the way he did it, like you could see he was going to pass, but he just instant changed his mind, boom, dropped it on the foot, and it was so precise. It was awesome. Yeah,
just based on that.
Just the way.
Blake Green, it's 40-20 in the game.
That was
a big turning point.
But I think Kurt's kicking game since Pearce left, as soon as he left, bang.
How's that bomb? What about the bomb that he put up? The Sharks' backs didn't know what to do. They was like, you catch it. No, you catch it. And then they got caught trapped in goal. We've got to repeat.
Back on the key matchups that we're talking about. Kurt, man, Nathan Cleary. Good matchup.
How do you,
I know one's a 5'8", one's but still half, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And Jerome Luai.
Oh, yeah.
Luai.
We'll cover that soon.
Well, Cleary's. I've heard late mail that Cleary might be in a bit of trouble. He might not be.
No,
He might not be playing because he's
TikTok?
busy. Doing some TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Actually,
I thought you'd have concussion.
we've had one sneak in here too that I've just realised. Have you made any bets with the crazy lady for the Penrith Knights game? Like, will you rub her feet or give her a full body massage when you lose? You're sincerely not the crazy lady.
Was that written to Josh?
Hashtag
I'm happy to do it.
Sorry, it says you're sincerely Damian. And you're happy to do it?
No.
So that's not the crazy lady.
Well, apparently, yeah. Well, yeah. That's
Has there been any?
Hang on a minute, hang on. Got some more late mail.
late
What we
mail.
got?
Oh, jeez.
Like,
Oh, I
mail.
wonder. It's probably from Kurt or Brody or someone.
You've even written late mail on it. That's
oh wow, that's outstanding.
Late mail with Josh Toy Story lookalike. It's time for the rest sent via email. Mr. Wilton.
Mrs.
Mrs. Wilton.
Mrs. Wilton sent it in.
Is that your mum?
And they have sent that through.
Does she watch the show too?
No. No, she
So
doesn't.
she doesn't know about the tattoo yet.
So, I have received these via email. No, she doesn't know about the tab.
Mrs. Wilton.
So, firstly, we'll start with our producer. It is his birthday today, so Brendan, that's you, mate. Getting it? If you can't
Hilarious.
get in there.
How come he's not laughing? I thought it was.
So then next we have our floor man.
Oh, and Gary.
That's your doppelganger.
He's looking at his eyes, isn't
We're 2 from 2 with ticks, I reckon.
he? Yes.
On the mark.
Yeah.
And just because they're a couple after the show, they go and have their cups of tea. That's them.
Oh.
Oh, you've been stitched up tonight, guys. Look at that.
Yeah, we've got a. Yeah, to, unfortunately, Damo, my mum, Mrs. Wilton, didn't have time to find a photo for you, but we'll work on it.
Continue.
You're off the hook.
But we're you're not off the hook. You just are for this week.
Oh.
You're on the bench.
You're on the interchange. Next on the list is
Here we go.
our the good mate down there, far away, Kenny. Now,
What is it? What do we got?
we've been watching, obviously my characters of Toy Story.
Yeah.
Woody.
No. But we're now getting back to the Kenny, Ken Dog.
Oh, the lookalike.
So, like it or don't like it,
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
yeah.
good. I've got the belly.
It could be worse.
Yeah.
I think it's the beard.
Yeah, yeah,
well, hopefully you're using that on Thursday to knock Penrith out.
yeah. Just Cleary, Luai.
All right. So I'll leave the main one to last. The next one is my good mate to the right of me here, Andy.
It's got me worried now.
Uncle Fester.
All of those were funny up until now.
That's hilarious.
Well, I did say to her,
I'm being quiet.
I did say there was 2 to choose from. I went with this one instead of Lucas Brown.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
More
um,
of a family show, so.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
No, that was funny. That's funny.
obviously the leader of our pack, Smithers.
Hit me.
We've got this
With
one.
your best shot.
Yeah, I'll play that one.
Hello, Bert.
Maybe we're going to find Ernie. We're going to find Ernie, yeah?
Mate, does he go to the same barber shop as you do?
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
Crazy lady. Crazy lady.
Yeah,
Steak and chops.
I just got to grab the monobrow.
But if we'll leave these down here for the show.
Oh, we'll put them up on the
Well, just so you can put that in front of you, Kenny.
Oh, you can put that in front of me.
and the boys. Gaza. And Brendan.
Anyway, that's Smith's mailbag
Successful.
for this week.
Mm.
And we
That
had
was
a phone
more like
call
that was
and-
more like
Well, like comedy company or
Yeah.
something.
And we had a phone call.
Ooh.
Oh, another one.
Hello. Oh, you wanted to speak to him? No? No? Okay. I'll let him know. Alright.
More late mail.
See you later.
I think it's there.
We're just talking about you. Bye. Crazy lady.
Oh God.
We all know Crazy Lady, Mad Panthers fan. She's thrown that bet out there for us. If the Panthers win, we've got to wear the strawberry milk jumper on the show next week.
How the hell will I fit in hers? Oh.
Look,
We'll sort something out. We'll sort something out.
Someone has to wear it.
Righto.
And it's not me.
That's not me.
And if,
Not me.
if the Knights win, she's going to come on the show in a Knights jumper.
Done. We'll take that bet.
Yeah.
We'll take that bet.
Righto.
We're
We're confident.
We're on.
Yeah, we love a bet. The Knights love a bet. They're gonna win
yes.
for sure.
Alright, that's
Every
Smith's.
bet we've had.
Hey,
You're lucky,
We've got a tattoo,
Mrs. Wilton
so-
didn't ring up tonight. She was going to ask you about a tattoo, but she must have forgotten.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, thanks, Mrs. Wilton, for those pictures. They were good. That's an extended version of Smith's mailbag, late mail and phone calls for this week. And I think we need a short break and come back shortly.
Very good.
Alright, guys, it's that time of the week again, Josh.
Yes, it is. It's Night of the Round, brought to you by Burger Edge.
Burger Edge.
You been in and had a burger
On
yet?
the weekend, didn't you?
I
You were
did.
going to go in.
Did you?
Yeah,
did.
the
What'd you
family.
have?
Did you go in?
I had a burger.
Oh, duh, it's called Burger Edge.
What burger did you have, Josh?
I had the chicken one.
That doesn't
With
matter.
lettuce, tomato, onion.
What was it called?
I can't remember.
What drink did you have?
I've had so many beverages since then, so can't really tell you.
Yeah.
But get out to Burger Edge at Green Hills and
Glendale.
Glendale.
Do it.
Yum.
Yum yum.
Alright, so
Yeah.
while you're there, who was your night of the round?
Well, mine obviously is become good mates with this fella now. Brady Jones, number 3. With he should have really got some WM points, but obviously his outstanding efforts to play pretty much 75 minutes.
75.
Yeah.
Out of position.
Out of position.
Yeah, in the centre.
And obviously the try savers that he did, plus scoring a try,
Who
plus
was
setting
he?
up a try.
Who was he marking? Who was the centre? Wasn't Ramian, was it? He was on the other side.
It was at
Connor Tracy was it? Teague Wilton.
Yeah.
yeah, your brother.
No, it would have been Connor Tracy, number 3.
No, he was on the
No,
wing.
he played on the wing.
He
Oh,
played
did
on
he?
the wing,
Yeah, it was me, bro.
Yeah.
Teague Wilton.
Yeah, your mum said he's the favourite son as well.
Yeah, he is. He
Yeah.
brings more money in.
Yeah.
Oh, Toy Story 9 pops.
Righto. Well, let's go to the Ken Dog.
Yes. For me, mate, number 3, or 3 points. Mate, it's got to go to me, mate, KP. Outstanding. Had a virus. Scored 2 tries, set up 2 tries.
Has a squirt.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good.
he was cool.
That would have been
And,
awkward if it was coming out the other way. If he was trying to spew and come out the other way.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been awkward.
Yeah, it would have. On national TV.
You see that at half time when he turned
Ran
around
back
and ran back
round.
past everyone back into the toilet.
Had to get,
I didn't see that.
had to get a cork.
Yeah, 2 points, mate, goes to me, our good mate, BJ, Brady Jones, old Jonesy, so it's 2 points for me. And me 1 point, it's got to go to the man, Kurt Mann. I think he was outstanding on the weekend,
Couldn't agree more.
Come back from concussion to play like that, so pretty good.
What's
Well-
yours? 6-5.
Well,
4,
boys,
3, 2,
just
1.
before we do your guys, I didn't get to say my 2 or 1.
I was wondering, I was just 5 minutes through.
My 2 was Kurt and my 1 was Ponga. So,
Nice.
Sorry about that.
but Smithers, what's your 10?
Well, my 10 this week, I'm changing it up a bit here. I'm not having 3, 2 and 1. I'm having 2, 2 and 2. Because I reckon these 2. Yeah. And I'm going to give it Ponga 2. I'm going to give BJ 2. And I'm going to give Kurt Mann 2.
How come you got different names written down there and it says 3, 2, 1?
That's last week's, mate. See? That's last week's.
Written on this week's.
Mate, Hey,
I'm last
did you do
week's team.
Did you do this at home too, or
We played them last week. We don't play them
wait?
this week.
Can you tell me? Do you ever stick to a rule?
No, rules
You-
are made to be broken.
Yeah.
That's his rule. He never sticks to a rule.
No, well, I honestly think it was hard to give
Yeah,
one
it's hard.
person.
I don't know how they do the
Well,
Damian
if you're going to do that, we should all get
but-
to do the 2-2-2.
You'll do as you're told.
Well, I'm going to do
So should
6
you.
1 points. Actually, I might do 17 1/17 points.
This is just a one-off, and I'm doing 2, 2, and 2.
Yeah.
To Kurt, Brady, and KP.
So what about?
Wait for it. My special mention. It goes to Musgrave. I thought he played outstanding on his debut.
He gets half a point.
No, he just gets.
I'm
mentioned.
surprised you didn't mention Jesse Sue this week because you
Yeah,
like him.
Yeah, I thought he played well too.
What about,
I thought he had a good game too.
Oh, hang on.
what about the extended bench?
Yeah, well, if we give them half a point
Gammon,
as well.
Phoenix, Sami, Jimmy.
No, it's this week, mate. You're
Oh,
right.
That hasn't changed, has
Yeah,
it?
no, to be honest, but
What
like,
about Stafford Tower? Does he get a point?
What about Heimel Hunt? How did he go?
he went alright for 4 minutes.
Yes, he did. Got it on one leg.
Yep.
He actually, that was his 50th game for.
Yeah, well,
Oh, Spielman
our
too, yeah.
statistician didn't bring that up last week. But
No, you
Sorry
think you
about
would have,
that.
would you?
yeah, so any big
So
games
there's that's my 2, 2, and 2 for this week.
No, that's
We
good.
good old twos.
Yeah.
Chippy
You got for us, Andy?
Andy, what do you got?
I've got
Oh,
Carl
well.
Wonder, 3 points.
3 points,
Brady
yeah.
Jones.
Yep.
He got my 2 points, and Tyson Frizzell,
Hmm.
1 point for me.
Yeah,
You got a
he
good
was
man,
well.
man crush on him, haven't you?
Who?
Tyson Brazil.
That's the first time I've given him points this year.
No, isn't it?
Frizzell, I think.
No, but no, I don't think it is.
No.
No, I don't think
You
it is.
stay out of it, Mr.
Floor manager or
Floor Manager.
I think you're on something, Kenny.
Hey?
I think you might be on something.
Something.
I think we can go back through the tapes.
Rewind!
I might, I don't know.
Yeah.
I would
Anyway,
say man crush, but yeah,
That's,
he's a sexy dude.
Hang
that's,
on, we got our special guest here.
Hey,
Damo.
Leaving you out in the...
My 3-2-1. I'll give Kalen 3. I'll give Brady Jones 2. And I'll go, what's his name? Mitch Barnett 1.
Yeah,
nice.
funny.
Yeah, Barnett.
He played a good game.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him take the kicking duty back, but just
Nah.
to take a bit of pressure off.
Yeah, I agree.
No.
But then it
Kick
takes pressure off
Kalen Pong is our best kicker in the club.
Yeah, but
Why would
also
you do
take-
that? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay, I beg to differ on that. I think
No.
Barney's been.
Barney is a good kicker.
Gal, Lucas Brown, settle down.
No.
Or why couldn't Mitch, especially
That's the
from
point that you didn't give. You didn't
Okay,
give Mitch
kick for
Barnett your
Well,
point.
Why
Oh,
don't they
because
go
imagine the
kick for kick?
whinging from you if I give another point to someone else.
Kick for kick.
Anyway, guys, that's the Night of the Round
Night of
brought
the
to you by Burger Edge.
That's right. And the next one is Fan of the Week, brought to you by Sports Power at Beaumont Street, Hamilton.
Yeah.
Let's get down there and get yourself some gear.
The winners have been getting in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have.
good
been
work.
That's the way.
posting their pictures up.
yeah.
So good
Photos
there.
on the YouTube page and stuff. So.
No, it's good.
Awesome.
So Damo, the fan of the week this week.
Like to congratulate Christopher Velasco. You are the fan of the week.
Wow.
Nice.
That's it.
I think
Wow.
it's Christopher Vasala.
Vasala.
Vasala. Sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Apologies.
That's all good.
His whole family are pretty big fans
Yeah.
of the show
Oh, nice
too.
fans,
So,
Yeah, big Knights fans of the show. And
yeah, fans of the podcast. So,
We've also got a little,
$50 is going your
yeah,
way.
appreciate the support. Good work.
Congratulations.
and based on fan of the week, we got a little snippet for Chrissy.
Hi, my name's Chris and I'm a Knights supporter. Well, I've been a Knights fan since 2010. So it's gone on to 11 years this year. Earliest memory is when we came from behind and beat the Melbourne Storm. When Achille Awate was playing for the Knights. From a piece of memorabilia, I'd have to say the 2001 Grand Final. It'll be 20 years this year since we beat Parramatta in the Grand Final. My favourite player is Mitchell Pearce, the best halfback for Newcastle Knights. One thing about being a Knights supporter is having a beautiful wife that goes for the Knights. Go the Knights!
Well, that was pretty good there with Chris and our producer, a fan of the week. So
let's have a look at the teams. Team list Tuesday, brought to you by Josh's mate.
Yes, say his thing.
He's new.
Me. Get down there and get a unicorn just like Josh is getting.
Best thing you can do too when you get it done, go straight out in the sun and get some sun on it.
No.
Okay. Right, let's have a look at the
I have been Googling.
Or get some of the
Oh,
stuff.
so you've been Googling tattoos and what to do and what not to do. Yeah, right.
So what have you learned?
Can't go into too much detail.
So where are you going to get it?
Say the thing.
Yeah, of course, but on what part of your body?
I'm thinking towards the arms.
The arms.
Okay, cool. Anyway, moving on to Team List Tuesday.
Andy, your time.
Yeah, so I'll go through them a bit quicker tonight because I think we go straight into our view afterwards. So we'll talk about the teams afterwards. So Anyway, so we look at their team. Stephen Crichton is listed at fullbacks with Charlie Staines and Brian To'o.
He's a machine, that's all.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he is. He's one we're going to have to watch.
Yeah.
I'd love to see him in a nice jersey.
Oh, I keep saying to the crazy lady how good he'd look in red and blue.
Yeah.
Like, he would.
Is this another man crush?
No, he's a machine, but
Yeah, he's a beast.
Tuesday. It's Team List Tuesday.
he is a machine. Like, even the Broncos game the other day, Gordy Tallis was giving him a massive rap for the run meters he had.
But sounds like Gordon Tallis isn't the only one.
He leads the combat, doesn't he? In
Running
post, post.
And he's only
Post contact meters.
he's only like knee high to a grasshopper. He's only like
He reminds me of Matt Utai.
Yes.
The Bulldogs.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
He was like that. Yeah, a little nugget.
That's why he reminds me of him.
Two foot off the ground and run over the top.
But if you actually, while we're talking about him, if you see him each game, he'll get on his knee and he'll talk to this guy through his sister.
Yeah, right.
His young sister died
Before he goes to the corner post before the start of each game.
She died of cancer.
Oh,
And
right.
so everything, and you have a look on his arm, it's got all about his sister. There's actually, I'll see if I can dig it up there and we might put it up there. There's a story on him about it, and I tell you what, even if you're not a Panthers fan, but if you're just a rugby league fan in general, watch that, it's a tearjerker.
Yeah, right. All right. In the centres, Paul Moborowski.
Is he in or suspended?
Well, I don't know.
Well,
He's been named, but I think they must be fighting the suspicion. So he's got some dramas. I think.
Because I thought he got a game. One game.
Yeah, he did. They must be fighting.
Well, he took old mate's head off. That's
And Matt Burton.
Matt Burton, he's been pretty good in the centres. He still should be in Bulldogs colours, but
No.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I'm thinking,
We just renamed this segment now. It's now Team List Tuesdays and Crew View combined. Brought to you by Muse's Corner. Nah, just joking. So yes, so we'll go back. Stephen Crichton, Charlie Staines, Paul Moborowski, Matt Burton, Brian To'o.
Oh, how good's he?
Jerome Luai.
Another one.
This one's a hard one for me to pronounce.
Do you want me to read it for you?
Nathan
Cleary.
Clear
Nathan
right.
TikTok Cleary.
Yeah,
TikTok.
their forward pack, strong pack. I think we can match them in the forwards. Moses Leota, Mitch Kenny. I don't know if he'll actually get to play.
Number 10.
James Fisher Harris, yeah, he's a beast.
He's a
Viliami
He's been
Kikau,
quiet.
Kurt Capewell,
But Viliame,
Yeah.
so he's due to.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
Isaiah Yo. Their interchange bench is Tyrone May, Spencer Linu, Matthew Eisenhuff, Paul Gallen's cousin, isn't it?
Eisenhuth.
Paul Gallen's cousin.
It is his cousin,
And Liam Martin. He's a good player.
Liam Martin.
Liam Martin.
Kurt Capewell's doing well, keeping me outside. But,
100%.
But if we look at their reserves, Dylan Edwards
And
He's named
is
on the reserves.
named on the
And same
reserves
with Appy.
with Appy
Happy
Coruscant. So potentially Robert Jennings is there as well. So I wouldn't rule out Jennings coming in for Moborowski.
And who'd go to the centre then? What, Toto? No, it wouldn't be Toto.
Jennings might play. Robert Jennings might play on the centre, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, no, sorry, Stephen Crichton might go to the centre, if Dylan Edwards.
What
is in.
about
Dylan Edwards in, Crichton of the centres, and then Appy might come in the wood. That's their full strength side.
former Knights player plays for them, Brent Naden. He seems to be on the.
Yeah, where's he?
Yeah, I saw something today. I think the Dogs are looking at him.
Good player.
He's in Newcastle, played in Newcastle Juniors.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that game,
Well,
Damian?
he was a Panthers junior, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game.
He was a Panthers junior.
Yeah, then he went
came
to
to us.
Newcastle.
Came to us,
Couldn't get a start.
and then went back. Yeah.
I tell you what, like, there's some talent there. We're gonna have a good game.
They're the go.
I tell you who's
They're the two good at the moment.
Oh, honestly, but out of that team, like there's some talent. But the one that's really impressed me out of that team is number 10.
Oh, I was going to
James
say,
Fisher-Harris.
I thought you said Brian Tahoe.
Oh, two, but he's a finisher himself. But James Fisher-Harris, you just watch him, he just keeps going.
Yeah.
Keeps going.
Brian Tahoe will play for New South Wales this year.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah. Mark Guy reckons you will.
He'll play.
That was floor boy Gary.
Yeah.
I reckon we have to start off good.
Mark
On,
I thought he
on
would play more
Thursday.
games for New South Wales too.
We can't more or less come out and play like. Because
You're just doing your head.
if we let the Panthers get a head start, well, just won't happen.
we've got to start.
They're good front runners.
Oh yeah.
If we let him get a start, we're buggered. We're going to
Our forwards need to
We're gonna
lead the
get
way
a
against
start.
their forwards.
We've got to start with.
But Josh,
First try scorer. That's all I'm saying.
Josh, the
Next one,
mighty Newcastle Knights team.
Well, that's not up to me. That's up to Andy. That's his.
You're
That's
trying
his
to
gig.
take jobs off.
No, I was just saying, how good is our team?
I like how he printed these out. He's done the Panthers team, like, pretty small.
Sorry.
And then he's done me a favour and done us here.
No, that was
What?
the crazy lady.
Oh, she did that, did she? Right, okay, I'll take that back. Can you get to do the away teams next week as well?
Sure.
Thank you. Number 1, KP, Kalen Ponga. Stafford.
Is he fit to play?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he's been on a Greyvox diet.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's good news.
Yeah. Stafford Totter comes back into the side for final hunt.
Who did you say? What?
Totter.
Oh,
It's Toto.
Totter.
Stafford Toa.
Anari Tuala, Bradman Best in the
Beast.
centres.
Yep.
And Braden Musgraves retained his spot. Your
Good.
man, Kenny.
So he should.
Yeah, he had a good game.
Yeah, he
on the
played
weekend.
good,
I thought
He
pretty
was,
He's
everything
got a
that was
good.
put to him,
Yeah,
Did
but
you
he's
see,
tenfold.
like you were saying, you know, how high he can jump? I think it was.
he can launch.
You
mate,
just see him jump for that
Yeah.
ball. Oh,
Yeah.
He's good
He's actually got a good story. Did you know that he
Play
played-
basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he played juniors, then he went to Manly, couldn't get a run there,
And then come
and
back.
then came back to local league
Yeah.
Yeah.
and won a premiership last
Yeah.
With the
year
Goannas?
with the Goannas, and
Yeah.
Adam O'Brien was at that game and
Yeah.
was like, we need that bloke in our side.
Yeah, Todd
Yeah.
Edwards talks him up.
Mm.
Assistant coach as well.
Yeah,
so
he's a
he
gun, mate.
Talks
He's
him
he's a
right
good
up. So.
player.
Yeah, good on him.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, so Kurt Mann, Blake Green in the halves. They're working on their combination.
They need to be good this week.
Yeah,
they
they're
need to
tough.
lead the
Tough
side around.
test for them this week.
But-
So that's our. I think the halves. The Panthers are the best halves combination in the comp. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
They're
yeah.
just full of
Yeah.
energy. That's a problem.
Oh, mate, they just
Young.
complement each other. They've played forever together.
That's
How's
right.
that, eh? Young
Yeah.
halves against the old
Yeah,
halves, eh?
yeah. So no, yeah. So anyway, hopefully our guys are on their game there.
100%.
Clemmer in the front row with big Daniel Safidi. Jaden Brayley is our
Jeez, Jaden
hooker.
Brayley's playing well.
oh.
He's very quiet.
He's got
What
a
do
bit
you
of a
think?
man
What
crush.
do you
No,
think?
that's
Man.
Kenny. Kenny's got
What
to
do you
be.
think of him, mate?
Oh, mate, he's a bloody legend, mate. bloody
His
legend.
mother
Oh,
plays.
Lauren-
Oh, mate, I'm glad we signed him, mate, because
Oh, yeah.
that's the type of player we need at the Knights
Yeah.
here. So yeah.
He's letting his.
Mate, I couldn't believe like Jaden's
And
pretty
if the Panthers
small.
let him run on the weekend, mate,
Yeah,
that's a
look
good
out.
sign to us rather
Yeah.
than so.
Yeah, I couldn't believe like Jaden's a pretty small dude, but his
Yeah.
brother so tiny, like he's
Yeah.
a lot smaller than
Yeah,
Jaden.
they could almost
Yeah.
be jockeys.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
While we're on the
riding track work.
Yeah.
at
He's the
Wilton.
I
first one
suppose
too.
that's one to Jaden, isn't it, over Blake? So
while we're on the hookers, I'm glad that Abby Coruscant's not playing.
Well, is he?
Well, I hope
Is
not.
he?
Yeah, well, we
He's
don't
on the
know.
extended
I hope
bench,
not.
so
well,
But that's
he's
just-
got what 48 hours.
It just
so.
goes to show about what a change of clubs can do to a player. Yeah, he played
Yeah.
good with Manly
Yeah.
last year, but I just like when he was at Manly, but since coming to Penrith,
turned
he's
it on.
stepped up a gear.
He's
Yeah.
been at
Yeah,
a
it
few clubs, hasn't he?
it shows
He
what
was
you-
at South too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jaden Bradley wasn't that flash.
That's right.
At
A
Sharks
change of clubs
too.
can do
Yeah.
it.
Changing clubs could.
Brett Naden
Run them up.
wasn't much chop with us, and then we goes to Penrith and was killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got over the
I
line a few
reckon-
times more ways than one.
I reckon Jaden Bradley was good at the Sharks. That's why we bought him. He's a quality.
Oh,
he's
he's
class.
He was on the outer there for his brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's
How
right.
he's out doing his brother.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, he's a better
One
player.
1-0. How do you reckon that family dinner went last Friday night?
I noticed
Oh,
they were all
So the
wearing.
father had the Knights hat on, the
Yeah.
Sharks shirt.
All the rest of the family were all wearing Shark stuff. But
I noticed they had Sharks on.
yeah, so they took those photos. Don't they?
Yeah,
That's
they
last
put
one,
on.
they took those
Well,
photos and that.
it'll be round 2 when we play them at next
that's
round
right,
of Jubilee.
yes.
So it's going to be 2-0 to Jaden or 1-1.
True.
Yes, that's what the maths would dictate. Tyson Frizzell and Mitch Barnett
Funny man.
that joke.
Have a joke on me, come on.
in the second row. Connor Watson, your man at lock. Interchange bench, Jesse Sue, Jacob
How
Saifidi,
good's Jesse Sue going?
Josh King, and did you see Brady Jones's game on the weekend?
No, I
I
missed
thought he
that
was
one.
pretty good too. So Brady Jones on the interchange
Even our producer watched how good Brady Jones played on the
I
weekend.
think everyone did.
I think everyone's seen Brody Jones. I think they want to name the stadium.
And
Brody
Matthew
Jones
O'Brien,
Stadium.
keep him in that 17 jersey, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, is it true that the producer sent a message out after the game asking who won? Because that would have caught my eye if that happened.
Nah, he actually said,
I can't imagine he would have done that.
he
Nah,
said, good
surely.
win, who won man of the match?
Oh, yeah, good out. That's look
I
up.
don't even know who won
Yeah.
man of the match.
Brady Jones.
No, it was
KP.
there was two. Was it this week? Yeah, I think it was two, and one of they awarded man of the match. Whoever does the man of the match at the game?
No, the Dally M. He's in the Dally M.
No.
Oh, you mean the player's player?
No, there's a
there's
sponsor
man of the
for
match.
man of the match. They used to say it over the radio, the Knights man of the match. I think it was two, I'm pretty sure. Might have been Brady.
Oh,
And I think last
were
week
you the
was-
judge or something? Were you? Couldn't do it.
Well, I heard Brady had a good game.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the Knights team. It's going to be a good game.
Yeah, it's going to
I
be
reckon
great.
coming off a win where
Confidence,
Just on
confidence,
this?
yeah, confidence will be through the roof. Coming up
Just-
against, the
let's just
Oh, runners
fingers
up
crossed
from
that
last
we can
year.
turn up and be on our game.
Well,
and get
just
off
on
the
this
start.
game, there's this game that's going to be big, but the entertainment prior to the game is going to be myself, Andy, Smithers. We'll be in the food court area trying the Penrith food.
Yes,
not
we are.
not just before the game. I think we're getting down
We'll be getting
early.
there early.
I think we're going to be at Panthers Leagues Club about
Yep.
lunchtime, checking out the food. At
So if you
Panthers.
see us, come up and see us. We've got a few
Yeah.
things lined up, and you might have to roll me and Andy and Josh into the car after it. So yeah, be back on the man shake come Monday.
I won't be there, guys, unfortunately. But
Kenny's got a hair appointment, so we
Yeah.
can't get him there this week.
donating it to someone else. Nah, just kidding.
Anyway, I'd like to give a shout out to a good bloke of the show, friend with the show and listener, Sean Crawford. His dad's not doing real well in John Hunter Hospital, so not looking good for him. So just like to send our support to you there,
Wish you
Sean.
well, Sean.
All the best, mate. Keep
all the
pushing up,
best,
mate.
And
yeah.
today, the community farewelled Elijah.
Yeah, very sad.
Very sad. So
Yeah.
just send out our thoughts to the family and that.
All our prayers and
Heaven's got a superstar.
Yeah.
All the nights, a lot of the nights were there, and pretty sad thing. But that's our show for the night, and keep an eye out for these ugly mugs down at Penrith, and probably a crazy lady with us, and
big stakes this week.
yeah, big
Have
stuff.
you got the- have you
Somebody's
got the-
going to be wearing either a
Have you got the
pink
jersey
jumper
prepared? Has she got a Knights jersey?
Oh, I'm sure she'll fit in one of mine pretty easy.
Well, make sure you've got it in your back
There's
pocket.
one up there.
Yeah, the problem is me trying to fit in one of hers.
Well, that won't happen. That won't happen.
mate. So we're
gonna win.
Yeah, true, that's-
What do you mean?
Oh, I was just
mate.
giving her a bit of hope, you know, a bit of hope. Anyway, guys, I'd like to thank our sponsors again and our special guest Damian.
Thanks for coming on, mate.
And
Thanks for having me, guys.
yeah, stay tuned for next week's show, and hopefully we'll be here with a win. So catch you at the game, or catch you next week.
Go the Knights.
Just a quick
Happy
one.
Knights.
Happy birthday, Brendan. Good night.
It's your birthday.
It's your birthday.
listen now, 'cause I don't